Little women walking down the street, little women, the kind I like to meet, little women. Oh, look, there's Chalamet, what does he say? Little Women, released in 2019. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's directed by Greta Gerwig, who's also behind such films like Lady Bird and Barbie. Hey Barbie, I'm just kidding. Everywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blonde fragility? And this film is starring Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, Florence Pugh, Eliza Scanton, Laura Dern, Timothée Chalamet, Meryl Streep, Tracy Letts, Bob Odenkirk, James Norton, Lewis Carroll, and Chris Cooper. Little Women follows the lives of 4 sisters who are all aspiring to something different in their lives. Jo, trying desperately to be an independent woman and become a famous writer. Meg, who's always trying to fit in with the crowd and find a husband. Beth, who is a pretty damn good piano player. And Amy, who is quite an artist herself, but has severe middle child syndrome as she's always trying to live up to the image of Jo. And the movie follows their relationship through the years, when they all love each other and need to be around each other, and moments where they find everyone unbearable and they all try to branch out and do their own thing. But this movie is all about family and sisterhood and coming together and being your own person, but also feeling that you are part of this family, that everyone kind of needs to come back eventually all to the same place so that they can all love each other under the same roof. And I didn't think I was going to like this movie. Whenever I hear the title of Little Women, for some reason I always go to like Charles Dickens. I think this is one of like those classic tales in downtown London, and it's gonna be like Great Expectations or A Christmas Carol. I'm just gonna get bored and annoyed with all the Cockney accents. So I guess this is proving that I've never read the book Little Women before, now that you're listening to me talk about my apprehension to watching this. But there wasn't a Cockney accent in sight, which makes me very happy. And really, this cast made me very happy. This film is excellent, and it's really because of this incredible cast, this cast of 4 women who, in real life, are not sisters at all. They're not related. They are not from the same parts of the world at all. But watching them in this movie, oh my god, you immediately believe that they are all sisters. You know exactly where they are in the pecking order and in the birth order, and you just love them. You love them on screen. Every single person has their moment in here, and every single person performs incredibly well in their role and fits into their little pocket in this small little community that they're building in their small little area. This family, they have nice things. They are manageable. They are well off. They can manage from day to day. But then you have the rich neighbors who are just down the road, and that's where Timothée Chalamet comes in with his little top hat and his Chalamet scarf and his Chalamet boots and his Chalamet shirt. He's just Chalameting all over the place. But they're the wealthy ones. They can supply Christmas dinners to them because, of course, they're a whole bunch of charming, beautiful young women. And one of them plays the piano incredibly, so in order for her to practice and get even better, she comes over to the rich person's place and plays the piano for the old guy who owns it, because his wife used to, but you see, his wife is dead, and he can't go on unless he hears that piano being played by this lovely little girl and developing her piano skills. Oh god, it just touches my heart. I don't know why I said I enjoyed that this film didn't have any Cockney accents. This were American accents, New York accents in here. And yet, when I do the description, I go into a makeshift British accent. I don't know why I do that. But going back to this review, again, I am so pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed this film. Maybe it's the Bridgerton fan in me, I don't know, but just seeing young women kind of get dolled up to appease some rich man coming by and trying to wed them and to get into a nice financial situation to help support their family. I don't know, maybe there's something about those character tropes that I'm into and the majority of people in the world are into. But it's just a beautiful coming-of-age tale of these 4 women, and even seeing the mother and all the trials and tribulations that she has to go through because her husband is off fighting in the Civil War and she's struggling to keep this family together and keep them supported. And then Jo desperately desperately trying to be independent and go against the grain and go against the norm and not seek out a rich man to marry into so that she has financial stability. She wants to create that financial stability of her own with her own work because she has a mind, she is creative, she is expressive, and she knows how to write down those feelings and those stories in a communicative way that just reach thousands and thousands of people. It's quite an uplifting story, and again, it's even that more uplifting after this incredible ensemble that we have. I'm a sucker for a film that has a great ensemble. Like, there's not one person that stands out, and the same thing happens here. There's not one person that stands out above the rest. They all have their moments. There are moments where you want to hug and just comfort them because something terrible happens. There are other moments though where you just want to like push them or just slap them across the face because, come on, that was the stupidest decision you've ever made. Why couldn't you have just done this and you would have been fine? What's wrong with you? But this is really a case of how casting is the most important aspect when you're creating a film or if you're creating a show at all. Of course, the script is the most important and with all the messages and the dialogue and everything. But after you get that, if you cast your show correctly, you're basically 94% done with the entire creative process. If you have the right actors in the right roles playing the correct characters, everything eventually just falls into place. If there are issues on set, with technical aspects, or if scheduling gets off here and there, it's all going to even itself out because you have the right cast. Little Women is a wonderful, inspiring film. It's almost a Christmas movie. A lot of time takes place around the Christmas period. I might make this required viewing in my house for the Christmas time. That's a maybe though. I don't know. We have a lot of required Christmas viewing already. I'm going to give Little Women 4.5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
It's good. It's good.
So guys, if you've seen Little Women, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.